There you see Dean Hamiti making his way to the mat. One of the more exciting wrestlers in college wrestling. High attack rate, good from top. A lot of leg attacks, good rear attacks. What impresses you about Hamiti?
I mean, Dean is kind of like the guy that I think of that just lets it rip. Like, I mean, he's a great scrambler. He's got the cover ground. He's tough on top. He's always looking to score. He's entertaining. You know, he's one of my favorite wrestlers to watch in college wrestling right now.
Meanwhile, Izzak Olejnik, a transfer from NIU to Oklahoma State. Great from the top position, really good in the scrambles. Was a bit of a surprise All-American when he upset Carson Hartzell of Ohio State in the round of 12. Did so with a really tough ride. We'll see if the mat plays a factor. A little history here, but it's been on Dean Hamiti's side so far.
You know, when Dean gets on top, like, I mean, he works hard on top. He's got a really good cradle. He does it, like, has a nice little pick on his feet that he kind of utilizes, and he's got a really good feel when he scrambles. You know, guys get to his leg. I mean, you're gonna see him. There we go. That's where that cover ground shot.
Single leg. Now he's got to battle with the edge unless he can pull him back in. Wizard there from Olejnik.
So the important thing is here, as you're pulling him back in, you got to hide your feet. So using his head, right? His head's kind of in position, always looking for the guy to look to change levels, try to dive under, looking to catch the guy, stepping backside. You want to get back up to your feet again, or look to throw a leg in here on the edge if you can.
Olejnik picks the leg. Now he may be in consideration for the score, but no, it's Hamiti now. Wizard's seatbelt.
Had the takedown, just kind of went around his waist, and now we're back in that same position again. If you can kind of pull him back in.
Yeah, going around the waist is it's a natural movement, but it can stop a lot of takedowns.
Yeah, I mean, those positions is something you got to drill repetitions. You know, guy limps out of it, you're back under the leg, you know, or under the butt. Guy limps out of it, you're back. You want to be above the knee, but under the butt. You start going to the waist, you got to start trying to readjust and getting back under the butt again. But, you know, obviously those are. Is it going to make the difference in the match? Maybe. Dean's kind of one of those guys that creates a lot of opportunities.
Here's another opportunity. Single leg standing once again on the edge. Minute 5, and now Olejnik does a good job bringing his foot down, and he just picks that leg right up, puts it,
1 minute.
Shelves that leg. Hard whizzer again from Olejnik. Trying to limp out of that is Hamiti, but they're completely out of bounds now. But a lot of attacks so far. There's no points yet.
Olejnik's really good in this wizard position. You know, it's not a position you really want to be good in because that means guys are on your leg all the time, but he's obviously really savvy there, very comfortable. You know, obviously it's a tough place to live all the time, but he's saved 3 takedowns on the edge now by just not stop wrestling and obviously being very comfortable there.
37 to go here in the first period.
30 seconds.
Some fakes from Olejnik. He's taking a little bit of ground now. Another single leg. There's a stall warning against Olejnik. Well earned by Dean Hamiti. Now he's on a single leg once more. Probably going to try to get above that knee. Another hard shin whizzer on the edge from Izzak Olejnik. 12 seconds to go. And they go off the mat out of bounds. 11 seconds. It's been 4 really high quality attacks from Hamiti, but no points yet.
You know, that's one of the biggest differences in freestyle. You get to those positions, and a lot of times in college, one thing that I think that sets us back a little bit in freestyle is we learn in folk style to evade takedowns by going out of bounds.
Yeah.
Evade takedowns by going splits or going wizard. In freestyle, you stand the guy up and take him out of
Olejnik.
bounds, and you're rewarded for that. In folk style, it's the opposite. You got to get there. You got to drag the guy back in bounds. That's the one situation that it's a massive difference between folk style and freestyle. But to be effective in folk style, you have to finish on the edge. You have to learn how to finish when guys are wizarding you because it's going to be the #1 defense on the edge. They're going to ground themselves. They're going to wizard. They're going to try and get out of bounds.
Hamiti going to start the second underneath. This is a position where Olejnik has to think, maybe this could be my opportunity, this could be my chance. But right now it's Hamiti up to his feet and away in just 16 seconds. Good job. He fires again. 1-0 lead for Dean Hamiti. Underhook on that right side, cleared out by Hamiti. And look for a pass, but it's a re-attack from Hamiti. Now he's behind the knee with his head.
Back on the waist
Same
again.
whizzer though.
And Hamiti's making life really hard on himself by going to the wizard every single time. I mean, he's doing a good job of getting the leg attacks, doing a good job of falling to the re-attack. But on these finishes, he's come up around the waist, and now, I mean, that's 4 or 5 takedowns that maybe we're missing out on. And Olejnik's doing a good job of just staying patient and just pulling him up. Staying patient and pulling him up. And now it's his leg. It's like a nice ankle pick. Really beautiful leg attack. Good,
Take
really
down,
timed. Dean looked like Dean was kind of getting a little
Green
impatient.
point.
Now he's got this figure 4 truck. This is nasty. So you want to keep this. Now you want to attack his head. So you can lock your hands. As long as you lock your hands below the shoulder, above the elbow, you can turn his face. But you want to get aggressive here.
1
really
minute.
try and get back points. This is a match ender. You're going to get guy on his back. You're going to get back points. But you're going to have to keep walking it. Stay patient. Get under. Now you turn his chin. Now you get under. Now turn his chin. Now you're getting back points. There you go. Yep. Keep walking it.
No count yet, but it was nearly there.
So now you want to readjust. You want to grab his head like a football. So take his right hand, lift his head right above his forehead. Lift his head, readjust like you're carrying a football, and now you lift your elbow. But you don't want to go here. You want to go back to the Turk for sure. Get back to the Turk
30
to execute
seconds.
this finish. Got to have a little more urgency. At this point now it's stalling. You know, at this point, if you're not turning him, if you have the knee there, it's stalling. Dean did a good job of getting tough, not giving up points there, but that's a big miss by Olejnik by not capitalizing. That's a match ender. You go up 7-1 with 2 minutes left, but now Dean's right back in the match.
Huge takedown there for Olejnik. Just kind of caught him walking in and picked the ankle, got the takedown, and great job transitioning to the near turn. He's got 1:20 of riding time
10
now.
seconds.
As Hamiti trying to work out of it, but dropping to the leg and driving him out of bounds. 6 seconds to go here. Right out here is huge for Olejnik.
Well, yeah, I mean, just as he was working for that turn, I mean, it's just crazy because, the momentum and the excitement, but he's going to have 1:30 of riding time.
Tripod here from Hamiti, but Olejnik going to stay behind those arms and get the ride out.
At the end of the second
Gonna take a
period,
look
the
at this
score,
Olejnik
Hamiti in
pick.
red 1, Olejnik in green
Does a really good job
3.
of timing that. Dean was all over him. 4, 5, 6 leg attacks, and Olejnik defended, then boom, nice timing, nice little low ankle. So close to capitalizing on back points, but has 1.5 minutes riding time, and he's down. So effectively, you're talking about, you're 4-1, skate 5-1. Dean is really good on top, so my guess is he's going to work here to turn him. He's got a nice leg in, draping cradle that and coach is saying cut him. So they're not going to really give himself a chance to turn him. He's going to have to execute. So big thing we got to look at here. Dean getting the leg attacks, staying below the butt, above the knee on his finishes. Can Olejnik continue to fight off these wizards? We're going to be there again.
Finger fight there from Olejnik, doing anything he can to slow down Hamiti.
Olejnik does have a stall call, so pick up the action, get a stall call. It's effectively 4-2 takedown right out. This is going to come down to the wire.
There's a shot again from Hamiti.
They're going to hit him right here. Boom.
Shot, single leg, Hamiti in deep, but once again on the edge, but able to limp arm, but no, switches to the other side. Good job by Olejnik, just staying square. Not going to give up the goal behind here. 1:14 to go.
He's got a cradle.
Near side cradle potentially locked up, but can he set him on his hip?
I don't know. He's going to have to maybe readjust, get his knee, but you got to give yourself, okay, here we go, 1 minute left. Stall call's coming, I think, right? If he goes out and maybe goes 1, 2 tacks again, we're looking probably at 4-2. Oh, nice shot on the
And he
whistle.
times it. I thought he timed it. That was close.
That's a nice shot. It's going to be exciting 1 minute here. There it is. Boom.
There's
Stall,
the
okay.
stall.
1 minute.
So 4-2, minute
Stall
left,
green,
1.5
1
riding
point
time.
red.
So, a takedown here in the next 30 seconds, you can ride out for the win. Under 30 seconds, going to go to overtime.
There's another shot from Hamiti, but once again, they find themselves on the edge. And now looking to score, counter score there is Olejnik. Now they come up to their feet on the edge, 34 seconds to go.
I'm sorry, takedown ties it.
Yeah, it's 4-2 on the score. They didn't put that stall point up. It depends when the takedown comes, if it comes for Hamiti, if it'll erase riding time or not. But Olejnik is just 7 seconds away from having that riding time point coming.
Olejnik might try and time this on the whistle one time just to kind of keep the ref away from hitting him for a stall call. So we're looking at 4-2, 30 seconds left, 1:24 of riding time. It's going to be exciting last 30 seconds.
Yes.
I think this break favors Olejnik probably
Yeah.
a little more, just kind of refocus. Because you get in that thing, scramble, you get a stall call, your mind starts running around. Now you get a chance to really refocus. Hamiti's just, he's missed out on so many leg attacks. He's just been all over the place. Like, he's just like, you know, it's something that you're gonna have to go back and, you know, although you're an exciting wrestler and you're trying to score, you've just, a lot of scoring opportunities kind of slipped through your fingers so far. But you know, obviously you can still make it up here. 30 seconds left, but you got to go.
All right, scores right. Here we go. Last 30 seconds. Hamiti needs a takedown. Collar tie, over collar there for Hamiti. He's been able to get the legs consistently. Finishing's been the problem. Olejnik hits a knee, brings himself towards the edge again. This has been a good strategy for Olejnik for this match. He stopped a lot of offense. Now he drops down, had the seatbelt momentarily. 10 seconds to go. Underhook on that right side. 3 seconds to go, and oh, pancakes him as time expires.
Green,
and a big flex back to Chris Perry, his coach. Izzak Olejnik, an 8-2 winner with riding time. Definitely the upset of the night so far, David.
Your winner by an 8-2 decision.
Yes.
From Oklahoma State, Izzak Olejnik.
6 minutes, it just seemed like Hamiti was on him.